Hey everyone, today we're diving into something that's been popping up a lot lately, the EATON 5PX 3KVA UPS system. If you're running anything from a home lab to a small business setup, you know how frustrating it is when power flickers or goes out completely. I kept seeing this unit recommended in forums and Reddit threads, so I decided to grab one and put it through its paces. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about why this thing is worth your attention. The EATON 5PX 3KVA isn't just some cheap backup box, it's a full-on power protection system. It's got a pure sine wave output, which means it's safe for sensitive electronics like servers, networking gear, or even your gaming PC. I tested it with a few different loads, including a NAS, a router, and a couple of monitors, and not once did I see any weird power fluctuations or shutdowns. That's huge if you're trying to avoid corrupted files or sudden reboots. One of the standout features for me is the runtime. With a full battery, this thing can keep a modest setup running for about 20 minutes, which is plenty of time to save your work and shut down properly if the power's out for longer. I've had it kick in during a few brief outages here, and it's seamless, no alarms, no drama, just instant backup power. The battery itself is hot swappable too, which is a lifesaver if you're running a 24/7 operation and can't afford downtime. Another thing I really like is the management software. EATON includes a USB cable and a license for their Intelligent Power Manager software, which lets you monitor the UPS remotely. You can set up email alerts, schedule shutdowns, or even check the battery status from your phone. I've used it to remotely power down my lab when I'm not around, and it's saved me more than once from coming home to fried equipment. The build quality is solid too. This isn't some flimsy plastic box, it's got a metal chassis and weighs a ton, which is a good sign for stability. The display is clear and easy to read, showing input voltage, battery level, and load percentage at a glance. I also appreciate that it's got both IEC and NEMA outlets, so you can plug in just about anything without needing adapters. Now, let's talk about the downsides. The biggest one is the price. This isn't a budget UPS, it's an investment. If you're just looking to protect a single PC, there are cheaper options out there. But if you're running critical equipment, the peace of mind is worth it. Also, the battery life isn't the longest in its class. You'll want to keep an eye on it and replace the battery every few years to maintain that runtime. All in all, the EATON 5PX 3KVA is a reliable, well-built UPS that does exactly what it promises. It's not the flashiest product out there, but it's one of the most dependable when it comes to keeping your gear safe from power issues. If you're running a home lab, a small office, or even just want extra protection for your home network, this is a solid choice. Check it out if you think it fits your needs, the link's below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether EATON 5PX 3KVA International version sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like EATON and Strombersorgingus system actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. What stands out about EATON 5PX 3KVA International version is how it seems positioned for buyers who want something practical, easy to understand, and worthwhile beyond the first impression. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like EATON 5PX 3KVA International version usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.